Eat some food now. I want some good, healthy, delicious, yummy food. I got stuff for everybody. Come on over. Look at our wonderful special board they did for me. So we've got Curtis Stone coming up in just a bit. My favorite Curtis Stone item, chicken bites. They are ridiculously good. That's coming up in just a bit. We've also got Miracle Noodle. Well, come on over here. Let me show you some of the highlights. So this is called Miracle Noodle, and it's really properly named. It's amazing because I want you to think about it. Pasta is really about texture. It's not really about flavor. It's how you cook the pasta. It's that al dente, right? You want that really good sort of mouthfeel. So why are you buying a regular bowl of pasta or eating a regular bowl of pasta with 30 carbohydrates when you can have a bowl of pasta of the Miracle Noodle with one? That means you can have 30 plates of spaghetti or stir fry or whatever with these noodles versus one with regular noodles. I love this stuff. It comes in the vermicelli. It also comes in the spaghetti, and you can do a combo, whatever you want. Next, keto cups. So I would challenge anybody out there to tell me that these are not packed full of sugar. And they are not. They are zero sugar. They are the most yummy, melt in your mouth, peanut butter or mint fudge cups. There's one other flavor. Let me make sure I got them all. My other one is fudge brownie, dark chocolate mint. Or you can do the combo with peanut butter as well. These are amazing. All right, only one carb per peanut butter cup versus like 17 or 18 in a full sugar peanut butter cup. And you're not gonna get that crazy sugar high. You'll just feel great and you'll feel satisfied. And then finally, this goes in my Hall of Fame of favorite all-time products that we serve here. I don't care what category it is. This is Kerry and Maine maple syrup. Do you realize it takes 40 gallons of sap, and it only comes from one place, to one ingredient, 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. These guys, David, my friend, they age them in rum barrels, so you get that amazing real maple syrup, but you get that like butter rum flavor in the background. You're gonna get 2 jumbo bottles of this. If you've never tried it, please. I know maple syrup, all right? I've been going to Vermont for 75% of my life. I've been going to Vermont. You know, I ski up there, and I have seen so much maple syrup and how it's made. This is the best of the best. That's coming up in a little bit, but want to talk about Curtis Stone and his chicken bites. So I said before, out of all the things that Curtis brings us in his food category, these are my favorite. I love his salmon. I love his steaks. I love all that stuff. These are my favorite because I use these, and I have these every Sunday when I watch football because they are delicious. It's all white meat chicken, all right? And you have your choice. You can go 3 pounds of the original, and the original is just your favorite fried chicken flavor. You can go 3 pounds of honey mustard. You can go 3 pounds of buffalo, or you can double it up, and you can go 6 pounds of each. Now, if you want to break it up and get the combo, that means you'll get 1 pound of buffalo, 1 pound of original, 1 pound of honey mustard, okay? If you do it in the 6 pounds, then you'll get 2 of each of these. And if you've never tried them before, try the 3 pound combo. You will not be disappointed. And they come in these great bags. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. There's a pound of fried chicken tenders right there, all right? Chicken bites right there. So you can take out what you want. You can put the rest in the freezer. You're gonna get 3 bags of these, okay? That's 3 pounds. That's an order. Or like I said, if you wanna get double, you can get 6 of them. Kat Chansey, my good friend, my best buddy, our chef extraordinaire who's been here. How long have you been here, Kat?
24 years this month.
You're more than me. You started,
yeah,
when you were 10.
Yeah.
Kat also helps Curtis out all the time. These, like I said, these are my favorite thing that he has.
They're so good.
They're so yummy.
They're
if you
so
love
good.
fried chicken, this is the way to go. And with none of the work. Right?
With none of the work, because they're part cooked before you get them so that the breading stays on it. You know, that's one of the best ways to do that. But they're not fully cooked, so that way they continue to cook once you get them home. You can put them in your air fryer oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees, 20, 25 minutes, depending on how dark you like the outside. But that's all you have to do. So you can just come home, like I have one back here, you just come home from work, right? You got kids, they're busy. You just open up your bag.
This is how easy it is.
Just open up your bag.
You know who loves this? A lot of our senior customers that are
and that's dinner.
They don't want to eat a giant meal. They just want a few pieces of chicken
yes.
with some veggies.
That's right.
And that's all they need to do.
Exactly. That's all you have to do.
Here's our hot ones.
And then you just, put it in there, and then that's it. That's all you got to do. Simple, simple.
Are these done yet?
No.
Okay.
Don't pull
so
those
will you
out.
explain that? Now these are, when you
We
get
just did
them,
those.
they're mostly cooked,
Yes,
right? So what
that's
do we do
correct.
when we get them home?
So once you get them home, you can either put them in your regular oven, you can deep fry them if you want to. I know we sell some really good fryers
I
here.
just bake
But
'em.
you can also put these in the oven, just so simple and easy. But look at how juicy these are. And that's the difference between a regular nugget that you get at the grocery store. Those are already fully cooked.
Oh my
so
gosh.
these are, do you see all the different sizes that they are too? Do you see how
Wow.
wonderful that is?
Oh my gosh. And
And
then
it's
look at that beautiful coating on the outside.
all chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Well, that par cooking is what keeps that on there for us. That's why we do that so quick. Isn't that delicious?
could eat these
Now that's
every
the
day.
buffalo, which is spicy, but it's not too spicy. It's not overly
That's not hot at all.
spicy.
No,
right.
this has a little bit of a zip, like
yeah,
a little
just
peppery.
a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that good? And
So
then the
good.
original is just it has parm, panko, salt and pepper, and that's it. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
Do you want to taste that one?
Yeah, I want to show everybody. Here's the
Oh
ingredients.
yeah, let's show that.
So if you're wondering what goes into it, and remember, it depends what flavor you get, but the foundational parts are all white meat chicken, spices, so you have your salt and your pepper, you have your breadcrumbs for your coating, you have the best Parmesan cheese that goes in it as well, and then depending on whether you get buffalo or honey mustard, that is what is added to the coating as well. They are about 50% cooked when you get them, which I love, because when you buy chicken tenders from the store, they've been deep fried,
Right.
they've been dead forever.
They've been dead forever.
And they're just gonna dry out.
They are going to dry out because they're already cooked.
Yeah.
So I make these for my grandkids all the time because they're like super easy, but they don't even need, like, look at how beautiful this is. And you're seeing all chicken there. You're not seeing all
grizzle.
breading. None of that.
And you know what's
None of
funny
that.
is
and
that.
that's what always grosses
Well,
me
that's
out
why,
about eating chicken
yeah,
out.
when you go to like the grocery store,
Yep.
read the label. You're gonna see
Yes.
1,000 things, but what you'll see on that label too is it's made of white and dark meat chicken
And
because
this is all white
Right.
meat. And it is
Oh, that's a
white
good
meat
piece.
edge to edge to edge. It doesn't matter which one of these I cut open. It's
Yeah.
going to be that nice thick. It's a thick chicken, and then this is nice and crispy. I don't know if they can hear that
So
at home, but it's nice and crispy on the outside. But you're getting a chicken bite.
Yeah.
It's not a chicken nugget where it might be just a little bit of chicken in there. This is an actual piece of chicken.
And I want you to look at these pieces. I'm gonna pull one in my hand, and this might actually be 2 pieces. Well, maybe not, but look at how beautiful this chicken is. And then again, it is so ridiculously juicy. I mean, look at, you can see it on my fingers, how juicy this chicken is. This is not like
And
the
it's
chicken.
hand cut. It's
Right.
not pressed.
It's
It's
not
not
like the
pressed
stuff
down
that you get at a
with
store.
whatever else
Right.
is in there. Nobody knows what else is in there.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep cutting it up. All right, I wanna show you how you can order because we are already very, very busy. And let me just tell you too, if you have kids or grandkids, your grandkids will be like, did you make these yourself, Grandma? Because these are, there's such a difference.
They're so good.
Between regular, store-bought, and these. So, when you order, thank you so much. When you order, here's what you're gonna get. Oh, we got tasters over here too. So when you order, you decide, do I want 3 pounds or 6 pounds? I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. You should go the 6 pounds because it's a better deal. But if you wanna try the 3 pound, we do that. You can go all original, which is delicious. You can go all buffalo, all honey mustard, or you could do 1 pound of each. That's 3 pounds. Or if you wanna get all of them in the jumbo combo, that is 2 bags of each times 3. So that's 6.
2 boxes.
Yeah,
Right.
2
So
boxes.
this
Right.
is 6 pounds.
Right here.
Right. This is all this and this is 6 pounds.
This-
There's
this
3
is-
pounds
look
here.
at all this
right?
food.
And 3 pounds there.
For $119.
So that's a lot of
You-
food.
you could
You
feed
have the big
people
game coming up.
for
You've got all kinds of
months.
stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And by the way,
you
if you-
just take out 1 bag, which
Right.
is really nice. Because you get home and you just want to grab one thing. You just cut that open like I showed you, and you throw it in your air fryer oven for 20-25 minutes, and it's done.
Yeah,
and these are nice big pieces of chicken. They're not the little
No, they're not
tiny
little end
ones.
pieces and all that
Right.
junk. By the way, you're saving $30 if you
Wow.
get the 6 pounds. And I love the
would be
convenient
my
bags,
choice.
so you can take out what you need, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. And I love, they're all different.
Right.
They look like they're all been done by hand. They haven't been punched out of a machine.
Right.
Guys, try these. I mean, they are spectacular. What do you guys think?
Very good.
Pretty good, right? Yeah, I mean, they're really good. Like if I got these at a place that's specialized in nuggets, I'd be like, this is what I'm looking for. And that's really what you're getting here. So as I said before, when you look at them in the package, and I'll show them to you here, I've got a couple of bags here. Remember, these are not fully cooked. There's a reason for that. If you fully cook chicken, and then you freeze it, and then you bake it or fry it again, it's gonna be garbage by the time you eat it, which is why it dries out. With this,
You get this.
it's like fresh chicken being cooked all over again.
Look how dry this is. I just busted it. This is a regular chicken nugget.
Oh, look at this.
So
Hold on,
it's
hold on.
already dry.
Cat. Here, give
Look
me one
how-
of these good ones. Watch this. Oh, my Lord.
I know. Look at the difference.
All right,
Because
hold on.
these.
Where should I go? Right here? Which one would you rather feed your
Right, which would
family?
you rather?
Look at,
And this is what you get inside those other ones. It's so gross.
look at this. What is this? It's like somebody's.
flat,
It's like
because
somebody's.
they press it.
It's like somebody's ear.
Yes, and this just has
Here, hold
chicken
on.
and these ingredients in it.
And look at all the
Yeah.
breading.
Yeah.
And you can come in really close. This is all. This is like, it doesn't even look like chicken.
No. What is it?
Whereas, I mean, look at it. It really
Yeah,
doesn't.
like
A
what
little
is
skinny
that? We're not sure.
versus this.
Yeah, it's so dry.
That is, guys, that is real
Right.
chicken.
To see that pulling apart, that's real chicken.
is real
And
chicken.
I also want to point out too that
I gotta eat it.
these boxes. Oh, you scared me. I thought you ate the other one. I was like, don't eat that one.
No, I don't want to eat the raw. That is so
What
incredible.
I also like about these bags is if you get the combo and you get all of them, it does have a little stamp on the outside of this of the bag, so you can see which one it is. Because
Okay.
they do look very similar once you get them in there.
I don't think I've ever tried the honey mustard. Can I try that one?
Oh, please.
Yeah, let me try honey mustard because I
So
tried the
good.
buffalo. And by the way, if you like spicy, the buffalo is not that spicy.
Mm-hmm. No,
it doesn't
it's
have a
not.
sauce on it. It's the buffalo seasoning really that it has on it. All right, look at this.
Look
piece.
at that. It's edge to edge. Here, I'll take a bite.
Oh, I smell a little bit of that mustard smell.
They're all really good. They're all really good. And it's chicken. It's not.
That's the next one I'm going to order. That is fantastic. And by the way,
I think the combo is really
Kat,
great to get.
you're a chef. Meal ideas. You could take these and our miracle noodles.
Oh,
right?
yes. You can absolutely use them with
You
that.
could make a little sauce, and you could put these in, and you could use them in a stir fry with
Sure
rice.
can.
You could use them with pasta. You could have them all on their own. You could make the most incredible, like chicken tender sandwiches.
Oh, yes.
All right. We have less than 200 in any option, and that includes auto ship. All right. By the way, we are doing Rocky. What is it? $25 today or $15? So if you get a brand new HSN credit card, we'll also take $15 off, which is great. I love this idea. Look what Kat did.
And isn't that cute?
She made little pretzel bites with a dill pickle, a piece of the chicken. Can you see it? And put it on, and a little bit of salt on top.
Right.
How good would those be with like a honey mustard sauce? Wow.
Right. I know. And like, how about those game day nachos or anything else? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at how fast you can get this done. So easy.
That was.
You really have it done in 25 minutes.
And again, my favorite Curtis Stone food item is this stuff right here. So
It's
you gotta
so
try
delicious.
it.
You
will
have to
not
try
be
it.
disappointed. All right. Kat,
Yes.
you're amazing.
Thank you
Is
so
that
much.
all I get with you?
That's it.
It's not enough.
That's it.
It's not enough.
I'll wait around for you when you go.
Hey, by the way, I don't know why we did this. We were asking each other before, but we do have a future delivery date, which is March 3rd. So if you got something going on, you know, in March or April, and you're like, I don't need the chicken now, you can always order it. You won't pay for it till it ships. And it goes out on March 3rd. So it's what we call future delivery. And you have the same options: buffalo, honey mustard, or original. All right. Come on over. Where am I going? Where am I going? I can't. I gotta find my card for it. I mixed everything up, Cheryl. Hold on, Cheryl. Hold on, Cheryl. It's coming. Yeah, I know. There it is. Joy burst. All right. Hi, my dear.
Happy New Year.
I haven't seen you in so long.
I know, it's been a while.
And you're back. You got keto cups too.
I got two.
So if you were working out with Denise Austin and Callie earlier, and you're thinking, okay, listen, I love fried chicken, but that's not for every day. You know I'm on auto ship with this stuff.
I heard.
It is my favorite beverage that we have here. It's called Joy Burst. Every time I take a drink of it out of my fridge, I'm like, how can this not be
I know.
sugar?
They're delicious.
It is so good. All right, and what you're gonna get here, you're gonna get a 12-pack. I just ordered mine. I always get the combo, 6 of each. But the flavors we have are the strawberry lemonade, and if you love watermelon, that fresh watermelon is amazing. So you can get 12 of all of one flavor, or you can get 6 of one and 6 of the other. These are not just like a fruit drink. These are loaded with good stuff, Cheryl.
They really are.
I love it.
Everything in between. Hydration is everything. Like, it
Yeah,
really is.
yeah.
So I don't know about you, but if I don't have enough hydration, I get a little groggy, my head
yeah.
hurts, your muscle spasms, like all those kind of things.
Any athlete will tell you that's the most important thing to do. Keep
The
drinking.
most important thing. And I think there's so many people out there that just don't like to drink plain old water, right? So this the Joy Burst, it tastes delicious with 0 sugar and 0 calories. Now, the beautiful part is all the goodness inside. So we've got the potassium, we've got the magnesium, we've got all the electrolytes, and we've got all the B vitamins that are gonna give you that little extra zip of energy. But my favorite part is the lion's mane. So I was the girl who used to take lion's mane separately, and now it's in here. It's so good. Lion's mane is actually a natural anti-inflammatory. How good is that?
This is the watermelon. You know, I was
see his
addicted.
eyes?
I was addicted to the strawberry lemonade. And then I tried the watermelon. I'm like, why have I just been buying one?
So good.
Get 6 of each, all right? And I'm telling you, reach for this before you reach for a soft drink or a soda or anything like that.
Please.
And my favorite part, it's not acidic.
No.
Like, you can drink it like water.
Oh, it's totally refreshing, and it has all the electrolytes and the vitamins and minerals that we really need. And that's the whole thing with hydration. With those electrolytes, you're gonna be able to absorb and utilize that hydration that's going into your body, and it tastes delicious. If you've ever reached for that typical sport drink, it's packed with sugar. This tastes delicious. It has 0 sugar, 0 calories, and it has all of the goodness, the potassium, the magnesium, all in the lion's mane, which I just think blows my mind. It's like the one over for me, because I think that's a wonderful supplement to put in here.
When you read the back of this, it's amazing.
Insane.
Calcium, thiamine, niacin, vitamin B.
The B vitamins.
B6, B12, pantothenic acid, which I'm sure is good for you, phosphorus, magnesium. It has all these things in it. So you can do it to start your day. You can bring it to the gym. I like it cold.
I love it cold.
Yeah, I think it has to be at least cold or room temperature.
I love it
but
cold.
It is phenomenal. And you can reseal it. So the little caps, you can just pop them back on.
I don't think I'm never not gonna finish the 1 carton though.
I drink, and the reason I said that is because I get up in the morning and I have a little routine. You know, I take different supplements, stuff like that, and I'll drink like half of it, and then I'll do a workout, and then after the workout, I'll drink the other half of it.
Okay.
I think it's because I'm trying to make it last.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Because I can drink I can drink 12 of these in 12 days.
They're
easily.
delicious. I've even made smoothies with these. You don't have to, but for me, I like the electrolytes in my smoothie. So it's like that little extra added bonus. Add your protein powder, add your fruit, but you don't have to. But even like, I love giving them to my nieces and nephews because I feel like they're not the water kids. They want to reach for that soft drink or that sugar drink, but this is the perfect go-to because they get the flavor.
I remember the first
without the
time
guilt.
Danny tried this, and he had no idea that it was like a healthy drink.
Did he love it?
He loved it.
No.
And I think what he loved about it is it's not sweet, like over the top, like sugary, but it tastes like if you took real lemons, lemons and real strawberries, and you made a drink out of it.
Totally.
Same with the watermelon. And the watermelon is it's just so refreshing. It's ridiculous.
It is. I love the strawberry lemonade, but I think that's because that's the one I've been leaning on. So the strawberry lemonade, and it's like my ode to please warm weather come back to me.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's a little cold here in Florida, but these are absolutely delicious, packed with all the electrolytes and the vitamins. And you know, for me, it's like if I don't take my supplements every day, I'm okay with it because they're in here.
Yeah.
So if I have one every single day, now I am somebody who has low blood pressure. This is perfect for me because I need those electrolytes and those vitamins and minerals to like kind of balance me. Otherwise, I'm like not feeling so great. So this is the perfect way to do it.
And what's missing?
Yeah.
No color. Yeah. Why would you want to add
How
food
great
coloring?
is that? How great is that?
Which is in 99% of anything else you drink. They don't do it because it's pure. And the flavor, it's hard to explain. Like, I'm really, really picky about drinks that I have, like, in and around workouts.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't like high-acid drinks. You know, with my throat, I can't do it anyway. But I like stuff that's really, really quenching and stuff that just makes you feel good. And by the way, if you want to use this as a mix with a real adult beverage.
Okay, so I
Not
did.
that I've ever done that.
I froze these in little ice cube trays, and I turned them into strawberry margaritas. So added a little extra strawberries, some tequila. They're great. They have that flavor, but also it's kind of like the hydrate to dehydrate kind of thing. But there's so much flavor. The Joy Burst really knocked it out of the park. I just love all the vitamins and minerals. And for me, those B vitamins that give you that extra little bit of energy, win-win. Oh, look, you even put your little thing.
Yeah,
Thank
I put it
you.
in. I think I put it in the strawberry lemonade, but I don't care. All right, we are very busy. I know the auto ship is going to sell out quickly. If you want to get auto ship, I'm on auto ship. I get it once a month.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, I know, I love it. And when it comes in, it's great because I take them all, put them right in the back of the fridge. I don't even store them. I'm like, because I know I'm going to drink them.
But you're sharing with Danny.
Yeah, well, he doesn't live with me anymore. he moved in with his girlfriend. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they got an apartment down the street.
Okay.
He's like 4 blocks away.
Okay.
So he's there, but he still comes over to do laundry and steal stuff. So.
And steal some Joy Burst.
Yes, exactly.
I think I'm going to do it. I think I did it the right way. There we go.
So if you read the reviews, I think the biggest take is everybody is shocked that it's sugar-free. And how easy it is to drink, which is one of my things. Like I said, I don't want bubbles. Not when I'm working out. I don't want a soda or anything like that.
And no weird aftertaste.
No,
it's like
none.
perfectly smooth.
Well, it's like the peanut butter cup. Same
Yeah.
thing. The
Nothing.
sweetener that's in it is so good.
It's so good. It's so natural.
Yeah.
It tastes perfect. It really tastes like you've squeezed fresh fruit.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like to me, to your point. Like, I've squeezed some fresh fruit in here. It's hydrating. I feel great. And I'm not having to drink 2 gallons of water to get my hydration, right? You can absorb the water and you can keep that hydration in because of the electrolytes.
Yep. So, and what's wonderful is you don't even think about that when you're drinking it. You just think about how dang good it is.
It's delicious.
And how satisfying it is. All right. So once again, we have 2 flavors. I love them both. I was a watermelon snob, and then I was a strawberry lemonade, then I had the watermelon. I'm like, oh my gosh, the watermelon's great too. So you get 12 bottles for $29.99 with free shipping. Everything in the show, first hour, is all free shipping. What I would do is I would get 6 of each. So you can get 6 of the watermelon and then 6 of the strawberry lemonade. Like we said, you can put it in the freezer if you want to freeze it. You can do whatever you want with it. I like to get it right in the fridge, take it with you when you travel. And remember, you're getting the benefits of all those vitamins, which is why we get a lot of seniors that buy this. They're like,
it's brilliant.
Rather than buy the shakes,
exactly.
why don't I get something that's refreshing?
And no calories.
0.
So you're getting all your vitamins and minerals and goodness and your little boost of energy with all your vitamin B, but no calories.
And you know
no
this.
sugar.
You know this because you're very, very fit and very healthy. But all you need to do in your life, if you want to see results, just change 1 or 2 things.
That's it. And this could be
And it could be just like, all right, I am like with me, it was sugar.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Don't get me wrong. On my birthday cake, I'm not an idiot.
I love sugar.
I'm gonna eat homemade cake.
I mean,
but
every once in a while you gotta indulge.
You have to.
Of
Of
course.
All right. So continue to order this, and remember, Cheryl's coming back. She's got her keto cups, and this is the first that I've aired them, obviously this year, but I haven't seen them in years, months and months and months.
It's been a long time.
So those are back, and those are delicious, and those are coming up well for those of you that are trying to cut out that sugar and cut down those calories. We are going to step away. We're going to come back with more great stuff. Stick around.
I've spent my life in the kitchen bringing the joys of cooking to people all over the world. For me, it isn't just about food. It's about passion, creativity, and bringing people together. We're keeping cooking fun, easy, and most importantly, delicious. Let's kick it up a notch.
I'm Christian Siriano, and I'm a fashion designer. I really wanted to bring something whimsical and a little bit of fantasy and fashion to HSN, but still something that was very wearable and beautiful. We have had so much fun the last year creating such wonderful pieces that I hope people really feel good in, and it's just been a blast. I've designed and dressed first ladies, fashion icons, and movie stars, and now I get to design for you. Only at HSN and hsn.com.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
love the yummy food. We love it, love it, love it. All right, welcome back, everybody. My name is Guy. This is Stephanie Roberts, who's one of our amazing contributors and knows so much about food and family and not only that, eating right. And I will tell you, this stuff kind of revolutionized, because I'm a big pasta guy. Love pasta. But you can't eat pasta all the time. Regular pasta is so full of carbs. One of the worst things you can eat. But you know what I always say to everybody when they ask me about Miracle Noodle? I'm always like, pasta is not about the taste of the pasta. It's about the texture of the pasta. When you go to a restaurant, pasta doesn't really have any flavor. It's what you put on it that has all the flavor. The one thing that real pasta, I don't even call it real pasta, but I'll say regular pasta has, is a ton of carbohydrates, which are stored in your body as fats and sugars, and it's the worst thing on a regular basis. This is guilt-free pasta.
Yes, it is.
That will literally knock your socks off when you try it. So we have two styles of pasta. One is the spaghetti, traditional spaghetti noodles. The other is the skinny vermicelli, which I love. You are gonna either get 6 bags of one flavor, so you can get 6 of the vermicelli, or 6 of the spaghetti, or you could do 3 of each, or you can order 12, which is what I do, where you get 6 of one and a half dozen of the other. And let me just tell you, the stuff is amazing. One of my best parts is you don't even have to cook it.
That's right.
Oh
And
my
by the
gosh.
way, here's the other best part. This has less than 1 gram of carb per serving.
1.
But even better, it has 10 grams of protein. How is that possible? These are egg white noodles. So here's the comparison. You want to have spaghetti for dinner tonight. You could have spaghetti with less than 1 gram of carb, or you could have pre-cooked pasta with 26 grams of carbs, or you could have whole wheat spaghetti, 29 carbs.
Yeah.
26 grams with the whole wheat pasta. You get the gist. So would you rather scratch the itch, satisfy the craving for that yummy, warm pasta and sauce that we do all know and love? But would you like to do it without any of the carbs, or cholesterol, or gluten, or sugar? How is this even possible? That is what a Miracle Egg White Noodle is all about. So what you see here, all I have done, and I will go through the whole process with you, is literally open the pouch of the Miracle Egg White Noodles. I have mixed it with a lot of sauce. Hope you're hungry. And what happens, as you would expect with any type of pasta, is that the noodle takes on the flavor of the sauce so that you're not missing out. Now, Guy, your point was very accurate. What really, really matters here, what matters is the texture. So when you taste the egg white noodle, the big question is, and blow on that for just a second, would you ever know that wasn't traditional pasta?
No, because it's made with eggs. The egg white, so it still has texture. The stuff just blows me away. I don't know why more people are not jumping on. We get a lot of people to buy this, but this is only here at HSN right now, our offer that we're doing.
Absolutely. So this is something that you're not finding everywhere else. Now, there are other plant-based pastas out there, but the difference is plant-based pasta doesn't have protein. This isn't plant-based, it's made with egg whites. Now, what I love about this is, so not only am I avoiding carbs, but I'm getting protein. And many of you know that protein helps keep you full.
And it's in the white of the egg.
So you're not getting the cholesterol.
Or the fat.
Or the fat. So if there's reasons you avoid egg, it's typically fat and cholesterol. That part is not included. This is the white of the egg, so you're getting essential amino acids, you're getting vitamins, you're getting nutrients, but you're getting 10 grams of protein per pouch. And the best part of it is, too, you also don't have to cook it.
No, you can bring it to work in a bag.
Absolutely.
You can heat it in the microwave if you needed to.
We will show you that.
Or you can make a cold salad, which is one of the ways I love it.
Well, we're going to do that next
So
then.
we just showed you the spaghetti. We're going to come over and we're going to show you the vermicelli, which is my favorite.
Right. So
skinny noodles.
When you get this, it comes in a pouch just like this. So you're going to tear it open and you're going to drain out the liquid, okay? And that's all that you have to do.
And by the way, it doesn't have any foul smell.
Not at all.
Like seaweed pasta.
No, because it's not plant-based.
Right.
So there's nothing like that to worry about. Now, before we make the salad, I do want you to do this. Taste this all by itself, because I want to show you that there's really no taste, if you will, to it. It's just like pasta.
I love this.
I love that one too. I'll be honest, the vermicelli is my favorite.
I use it all the time in cold Asian salad.
Yeah, the
It's my
texture.
favorite.
The
Yep.
texture is awesome. Okay, so I drained out my liquid. Now I'm good to go. So I can put this into a salad and never do any cooking. Okay, those are kind of my 3 favorite words, especially on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Not do any cooking. I just want to get dinner on the table. So I'm going to take this and I added a little bit of shrimp. Wow, think about all the protein I'm getting right here.
Yeah.
I've added a little lettuce. I've put a little, of a veggie mix in there, some cucumbers, some tomatoes, some carrots, and then look, now I'm going to
peanut
put
dressing.
a good dressing on it. And a lot of times a salad, if you add some meat, has some protein, but think
Yeah.
about this salad. I've got the protein from the shrimp and the protein from the pasta,
So
right?
good. You're going to put some peanuts
No,
on there.
I'm gonna make some crunch here.
Little more
Love the
that's
peanuts.
That's more protein.
That's more protein. And these are my favorite thing ever.
Wasabi peas.
I was sneaking them before
Yeah,
we
they're
started the show.
ridiculous.
Wasabi peas are so yummy. So look at this salad I've created. Talk about satisfying. I've got crunch, I've got protein, I've got greens, and I've got pasta, all of which is going to fill me up, satisfy me, and in my world, it's all about having a mix of flavors and
Yes.
textures. You've got it. You've got the flavor, you've got the protein, you've got the pasta, you've got the crunch.
You got that in a Japanese restaurant, you'd be like, that is the real deal.
It is. It's
That is
absolutely.
the real deal. Wow.
And that is the mix of flavors
That's my
and
favorite
textures.
way to have it. I love it. You can do it in ramen. Do you ever see how many carbs are in a package of ramen?
Well, it makes sense because look, if you put traditional pasta, as you do in
Yeah.
ramen, you're getting nearly 30 grams of carbohydrates. I can't stress enough the difference here. Less than 1 gram of carbs or nearly 30 grams of carbs, plus the protein. The protein in these egg white noodles is higher than the protein even in the whole grain pastas.
Yeah.
And we didn't even put the white pasta out there because those numbers are terrible. So these are quote unquote healthier pastas in comparison to egg white noodles. Your calories are low.
The consistency.
Yep.
And you know what? It has a very clean finish. You know what I mean? It's not like
Absolutely.
gummy.
No, not at all.
It's very clean. I mean, if you could switch to this, and even if you just, like I said, I was saying with Cheryl before, you just switch over to this and try it
Absolutely.
for 30 days. You are going to love it. And nobody will know. They'll be like, oh, is this some new Japanese noodle that you got? You'll be like, no, this is actually Miracle Noodle. It has 1 carb per serving. Regular spaghetti, 25 to 30, which means you can eat 30 bowls of this
Yes.
versus 1 bowl of pasta.
Exactly.
And soups, stir fry. I mean, you could use it cold, hot, whatever.
It's chicken noodle season. I
Yeah.
love chicken noodle soup so much, but honestly, I do try to avoid empty carbs, and I kind of push the noodles to the side, and I eat the yummy broth, and I eat the vegetables, and I
Yeah.
eat the chicken. Now, I can have noodles back in my chicken soup. I can have noodles in anything I want, because not only am I enjoying the noodles, but I am also adding the protein. I do want to show you something else, Guy, in that you don't have to cook it, but you can cook with the noodles.
Right.
So we have put comfy casseroles back on the menu. Look at this,
my
a
favorite.
chicken tetrazzini. And you could, again, make this any way you want. But
it's warm.
It is warm,
Can
it
I
just
go
came
in?
out of the oven. I want you to go in. So what we've done there is you don't have to cook the noodles ahead of time. So when I'm assembling my meal, think about how much time I'm saving. I'm gonna go right from pouch to the casserole and right into the oven. What do you think about the flavors, the way they cling to those noodles?
Well, I've told you last time you got to give me that recipe. I mean,
I will get you
and
that
you know
recipe.
What's nice? Guilt-free.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a little cream in there, whatever. But you know what? Honestly, you're not getting carbs from the cream. Cream is fat.
Exactly.
Right? You're getting carbs from the noodles, but in this case, only 1. Our girls are over there enjoying. What do you think, guys? Good? Yeah, really good. And if you give this to somebody, I mean, think about it. A lot of us are eliminating things like pasta because we're like, I can't do it. It's too heavy. This is light. It's delicious. There's no cooking involved. You just warm it if you need to. I love it cold. And look at all the different things you did. You did ramen, like pho.
Yep, we did the pho with the vermicelli,
Yep.
the angel hair. Of course, I took my favorite sauce, which is always a meat sauce in my world.
Yep.
I love a good bolognese. And oh, does it soak up the flavors of the bolognese so well. You can add meatballs. This, everything you see here, keto friendly, because what makes something non-keto friendly? The carbs in the noodles. So these are some of our very favorite noodle dishes back on the menu. And for many of us, and Guy, I know you've been counting carbs for years.
Yeah.
Pasta has been off your menu.
You can't eat it.
So this is how we get it back on. You mentioned lunch, and I want to shout that out because I don't know about you, but about 2 o'clock every day, no matter what eating plan I'm on, it goes out the window if I haven't planned ahead and prepared. So once again, I'm going to take my pouch with me to work. By the way, each pouch is said to be 1 serving. This is actually a ton of noodles. You can get 2 servings as soon as you put anything with it out of each of these pouches.
When you pour that in there, you'll see how many noodles are in here.
That's a lot for 1 person to eat. So I think you could definitely feel that that's 2 servings for you.
This is a lot. Now remember, it's all packed together, but you'll see when I open it up, this is a lot. I mean, this is enough for 2 people.
Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
take.
take.
It's not gummy at all.
No, not at all. These are not rinsed, remember. All I did was dump the liquid out. So I'm at work, I'm gonna dump that liquid into a garbage can or into a sink if I've got one. I brought some veggies along. Here's my other trick for on the go. And I tell my kids this at college as a good way to get some healthy food. Buy the pre-packaged, ready-to-go chicken. It's not great every day of the week, but when you're in a hurry and you're on the go, this is a great way to get protein.
If you want to use Curtis's nuggets,
yep, there you go.
Curtis's
well, you gotta cook those a little bit though. See, I don't want to cook these.
So if we're doing a cold
we could do it cold,
salad.
But honestly, at work with the microwave, I'm going to heat this for just a second.
That better be Thea olive oil.
Yeah, you bet it is. The only kind I'm eating. All right, so give that a little toss. And now, quite honestly, you could eat it cold. Once I get vegetables involved, I like to have it at least room temperature. So I'm going to put it in the microwave for a little bit. But what a satisfying lunch. I'm not spending, I mean, think about it. If you even went to a healthy restaurant and ordered that, you're at $15+ easy for 1 meal. And I've got chicken, vegetables, I've got my egg white noodles. Quick total of some protein there. I'm at nearly 50 grams of protein.
All right, so here's
give that a minute.
Here's your choice. You can get 6 of the spaghetti, or you can get 6 of the vermicelli. Or you can get 3 of each, which is, if you've never had it, that's a great way to try it.
I do recommend that.
We also have it in a 12-pack, which is a better deal, because a 12-pack, normally two of the 6-packs would be 30, and you're getting it for $54.95. And I'm telling you, you could have this every night of the week and never feel bad about it.
That's right. Less than 1 gram of carb per pouch, plus 10 grams of protein. It's the plus of the protein that makes this different than any other plant-based noodle that you've seen. Because again, this isn't plant-based, these are egg whites. And with the egg whites, you are no sugar, you are keto-friendly, you are no cholesterol, no fat, low calorie. They literally fit on every kind of diet plan that you could imagine. And again, the texture is so yummy.
You know, and I think it's convenient especially for people on the go or for seniors who really don't want to take the time to boil water.
Absolutely.
Put the pasta in, have to watch it because you have to watch it. This is all ready to go.
Absolutely.
You just drain it
and
serve it.
And you're not cooking it, you're just utilizing it as you cook. And I gotta tell you, with that asparagus and that chicken, it feels so healthy. I feel so good eating it. It's light, it's wonderful.
Like we said, you can cook it right in the microwave, so if you're in a hurry, or if you bring it to work,
warm it up.
You can make something hot if you need to.
Sure.
We need things hot right now because it's cold everywhere.
Exactly.
Even down here in Florida. All right, Stephanie will be back.
I will.
We got Carrie and Maine maple syrup, one of my favorite all-time products.
So good.
That and Thea are like in the top 5 of my list.
They have a lot in common, high quality.
They really do. Single ingredient, we love that stuff. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, go have some dessert.
All right, so guess who's back? Cheryl is back. You brought us incredible drinks. I remember the first time you gave me one of these, and you were like, just take a bite of this. And it was a peanut butter.
And I had the grin on my face.
Yeah, and I took a bite of the peanut butter cup, and I was like, okay, it's a freaking delicious peanut butter cup. And then she said, there's no sugar in here. And my whole world changed because I was still doing a lot of keto back then. Yeah. And candy was just out.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
This is candy, if you want to even call it that. It's beyond that. That is going to knock your socks off. And we are giving you 60 of a 60 count of the keto cups. We have 3 flavors. We have peanut butter, which is amazing. We have dark chocolate mint, and we have fudge brownie. The fudge brownie is amazing too. So what you can do with this is you can get all of one flavor, right?
Mm-hmm. You can.
All right, Cheryl, you take over there.
Yep.
I always make you do this because I forget.
So you can get the fudge brownie all together. You can get 60. You can get the mint altogether, 60 pieces, and you can get the peanut butter altogether, 60 pieces, or you can get the combo pack, which is 30 in the fudge brownie, 15 of the mint, and 15 of the peanut butter.
Oh my gosh.
So there you have it.
I love the convenience of the size of it. It's about like halfway between a small peanut butter cup and the large one.
Yes.
So it's the perfect size. But when you taste the peanut butter, the peanut butter is ridiculous because the peanut butter itself is so good.
It's so
good.
good.
It blows away the peanut butter that's in the famous one. I think.
It
Because
is.
that's more like a dried out fudge.
Yeah,
this
is creamy.
Yeah,
and they melt in your mouth. And the reason they melt in your mouth is that coconut oil. So we put coconut oil, which is a superfood, as you know, and it has that wonderful mouthfeel texture, and that's why it melts so wonderfully inside of your mouth. But that peanut butter is rich and creamy, and I'm telling you, 0 sugar, 70 calories, and 1 net carb. These things are dreamy.
When you eat it,
They're so
you
good.
feel like I'm a bad person.
You feel like you're getting away with something. You're like sneakily.
Well, because a peanut butter cup, and don't get me wrong, I am not poo-pooing the classic peanut butter cup.
No.
That is, when you're a kid, greatest thing of all time. You always want to get that on Halloween. You could freeze them, blah, blah, blah. You could do all that with these. These are peanut butter cups for grown-up people who are like, listen, I want to live a longer life. I can't be eating sugar day after day after day, but I still want to treat myself.
Right.
And that's what these do.
They're perfect.
Where's my peanut butter one?
So these are all peanut butter, all good for you.
All right, here we go.
Fudge brownie.
I'm gonna break one open for you. All right.
They're so creamy. If you haven't tried these no sugar keto cups, I am telling you, it is the taste.
These are.
It is the flavor.
They're so.
Look at that.
All right, I gotta go in.
The goodness. 0 sugar. They're gluten-free as well if you're.
The chocolate is so good. And it's
He's like,
not,
Cheryl, how do they taste?
by the way, it is not a milk
No,
chocolate.
it's dark.
I would never even really call it a dark. I'm not a big dark chocolate
I'm
fan.
not either. It's the perfect sweetness.
The filling makes it taste like you're eating a regular peanut butter cup.
I'd agree with that.
Or a fudge thing. And again, look at how cute the size is. By the way, Rocky's our producer, the amazing Rocky. He said you can also get.
We can interchange them. So
You can get 1 box of each.
you can get,
So 2 boxes.
yep, every possible
So
combo.
I can go mint, peanut butter, mint fudge.
Yep.
Fudge, peanut butter. I
All
can
of
do
that.
those 2 if you just want to get 2. All right. We are doing, these are brand new this year. All right, the new version of them. They're still every bit as good as the old
that's so
ones.
good.
But I love the fact that all I need to do is grab a package when I'm ready. And by the way, let's talk about the nutritional content of these as well, because these have 1
Net carb.
net carb.
70 calories.
How many in a regular peanut butter cup?
Oh, God, I don't even want to know.
I think it's 18.
I don't even want to know. The mound of sugar in one.
1. And look at how beautiful. They're little works of art, right?
They're perfect.
They're gorgeous. And these are ready whenever you need them. Whenever you want one, throw a couple in your purse. And by the way, these are great frozen too. Or put them in hot chocolate.
Okay, so you brought me to a good point. So because it's cold out there, I love to make hot chocolate, but I make them with the peppermint. So it's like a peppermint hot chocolate. I love putting the fudge in my coffee. It's a great way to get a little bit of extra
good.
sweetness in your coffee if you're like a mocha coffee girl. It's a great little hack to add wonderful sweetness and that delicious mouthfeel. Now, the coffee will actually, that coconut oil will rise to the top, so you will get that coconut oil mouthfeel when you're drinking your cup of coffee in the morning. I absolutely love these things. Now, I actually love them in the summer when they melt because it's that weird guilty indulgence I have where I want to lick the wrapper.
And
It's so great.
I love the coconut oil in these because it gives it a tropical little bit of a flavor. And coconut oil is another one of those incredible things. It's like maple syrup. It's like, honey, all that stuff. You have a single ingredient. And I just found out, because I love rice, but rice is one of the worst things you can eat.
I do too.
If you put a tablespoon of coconut oil in your rice,
Does it lower
cuts the carbs in half. In half.
I just learned something.
And I always make it, and literally it's just 1 tablespoon in the boiling water, cover it, do your 20, 30 minutes. And it has, when you open it up, you can smell that coconut oil. And what I love about that is I usually use it with like stir fry.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's perfect. So coconut oil is in there. The sweetener that's in there is the best sweetener that has ever been invented that's not sugar.
Erythritol.
I use it, it's like monk fruit.
It's so.
I use it in my sugar. I use it in my coffee. And it really stands out. In my opinion, it's the only good. It's not a saccharin or any of those weird sweeteners
No,
that
it
you
has
don't
a
want.
natural taste because
It
it's
does.
found in pears, grapes, and watermelon. So you're not going to get that aftertaste. I know there's so many people out there. If you have not tried the no sugar keto cups, you're probably like, oh, but it has no sugar. How does it taste? We are literally telling you how amazing, and I'm telling you, you will not know the difference. I know Guy said, yeah, it's for the adults. I actually take them out of the wrapper and put them in a candy jar for my nieces and nephews.
They'd never know.
They have no idea. So over Christmas, I had them because my father cannot have
First
sugar.
of all, kids' palates are not that well developed. They're kids. If it tastes sweet, thank you, Stephanie. If it tastes sweet,
Oh my God.
the kid's gonna eat it. I mean, I know when, because you and I, Danny was a lot younger when we first aired these some years back. He was probably still a teenager, whatever. He was like, these just taste like regular candy. And I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah, that's the whole thing. But if you're a senior out there, or like my brother, who found out about 6 months ago that he's diabetic, it's in the family.
My dad.
So he can't have anything that's, heavy duty sugar. You can opt for these. And, it's the things that we lose.
Oh, exactly.
As we get older, that really make us age.
Yeah,
Right?
and you're just like, are you serious? I can't have
I can't have
that.
a freaking peanut
Right,
butter
are you
cup?
joking me? But now you can. These fudge brownies actually remind me of like a dark chocolate truffle. They're like creamy. And they do remind me of a truffle. But growing up, my dad was addicted to those mint patties that come in the silver wrapper. Yeah. And they would be in the freezer. So now I've changed them out for these. He can have
Remember
them
when
now.
I told you years ago I used to run this restaurant called Onion Alley? I was one of the managers there. And one of the things I decided was to put the Andes mints on the check when I would deliver the check. And the kids would go nuts over them. And really, my boss was like, dude, that's the best thing you ever did. The kids would wait for it. It's that wonderful little bit of sweetness. But with these, you get that, but you don't get the sugar. And I can't imagine, those poor parents the kids were eating 6 Andes mints. And that's a good product. I'm not putting it down.
No, but you're like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then what comes after? The crash.
Misery.
So with this, right, there's no sugar. You're not chasing it all day. And with the coconut oil, you're gonna feel satiated longer.
One of the reviews, Rocky just told me, one of the reviews says, no sugar, who cares? They're so good. And that's really, because let me tell you, I have tried, and I know you have too. I've tried sugar substitute products that suck.
Oh.
And it's like, I can tell, it's like the first time they came out with diet iced tea, I could tell a million miles away that it was, it was like a saccharin or it was one of those things. This is not like that. You got 30 days to try it with food. And I am telling you, you're gonna be like, you know what? This is my new go-to. When I'm feeling a little bit kind of down, when I want to reward myself, and I don't want to feel like crap about it, I want a mint. I want something delicious. So, choices again. The original peanut butter, no brainer.
Out of the park.
I mean, it's peanut butter and chocolate,
Out
for
of the
goodness
park.
sake. I like the mint because I'm a big fan. I was, the little patties that we got as kids.
I know.
Which I don't even want to think about how much sugar is those. Well, you remember, they only had a light coating of chocolate, and it was all fondant. But it was so freaking good, right? It would refresh you.
Not anymore. We have these.
You will get these. And you know what else, too, Cheryl? The portion is right. It's
perfect.
Because honestly, you eat one, you're not going to want to eat another one.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, you may want to, but you're okay with one.
It's perfect.
All right.
I do agree with you. I love that we've given you all the combinations.
I'm going to do the fudge one this time.
That's actually a great way to, if you're new, that's a great way to try all the flavors, that big combo pack.
Yep, and I think that's the most popular.
Which one are you breaking open?
70 calories.
One net carb.
One net carb.
0 sugar.
And this is the fudge, right? Which
And
one's this one?
gluten-free, which I
this
think is pretty
chocolate
great.
Fudge, so
There's
we'll
a lot of people who are
break
gluten
this
intolerant.
sucker open. And I'll
Let me
just
see.
put that piece down.
See all that chunky, fudgy goodness in there?
Look at the fudge inside there.
I say put that in your coffee or make hot chocolate with it, but I think the mint makes a really good peppermint hot chocolate. It's so good. I'm partial to the peanut butter, though. Look at all that filling.
That tastes like a brownie.
I'm telling you, it's fudgy goodness.
Like a really, really good brownie.
I know. I'd melt it down, actually, and drizzle it over ice cream.
That's because you're a very bad girl. You're a troublemaker.
I mean, if you don't have chocolate drizzle and you're wanting to have a sweet treat, it can be sugar-free ice cream.
Life is too short not to have chocolate, okay? And you'll never hear me poo-poo anything that's chocolate. And I don't even like to poo-poo the sugar stuff because I'm like, listen, I get it.
Balance.
But you get to a point, perfect word, you get to a point in your life, I'm in my 60s now. God, I can't believe it. And well, I've been in my 60s for a while, but
Well, you look great.
Well, because you're very sweet. But I have to make choices, and I can't do the same things I always did. Even when I work
get it.
out, like 2 or 3 months ago, I was doing my regular workout, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this kind of weight anymore.
I know.
Not because I'm not strong enough to do it. It's your bones, everything starts to age.
Oh, I know.
So what you want to do, and you're a fitness person, but you want to still be able to enjoy the little things, like chocolate. We are very busy. Rocky, what's the most popular combo? And the peanut butter on its own is very popular as well. So if you want to get it, just remember, I warned you.
They're so good.
They're going to go very quickly. It's $10 off today. It's free shipping.
You won't even want to share.
And
you really
even
won't.
the packaging
You really won't.
Even the packaging's pretty.
The packaging is pretty. I keep them in every single bag I have in the car. I keep them everywhere. The quality of chocolate, that coconut oil, you're gonna love the way that they taste. I am the person, if I have a good choice around, I won't make a bad choice. But this is a good choice I want.
No.
Like, you don't feel like, oh, it's something that's, has no sugar. I'm like, where's my chocolate?
And it's better to do that than a big giant piece of pastry or something like that, which you're gonna be like, why did I eat that? Danny came over the other day with his girlfriend and they brought those like creamed, like, I forgot what they're called, Italian pastries. He said it was a lobster claw. It was just filled with cream.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it was good, but I was like, this is sugar madness.
No, I'm in January.
This is a bet, right. Save that for Christmas.
That's right.
Get them home.
Thank you
You're
so much.
lovely.
Oh,
Bye,
Happy
buddy.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Cheryl.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
All right, we are going to continue on. Slide over to my right. There's my water. There it is. And Stephanie is back with me. So there are 2 products that are in my top 5 all-time food list here at HSN. One of them is obviously, Thea olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
This is very close, right on a par with it. This is our Carrie Maine maple syrup. I grew up in Vermont as a kid. I didn't live there, but my father was a patrolman. I was a ski instructor. My brother was a ski instructor. We would go to Vermont every weekend from the end of November until the end of March or April. And we would pass so many sugar houses, is what they're called, sugar houses in Vermont, because they're everywhere, because that is where the maple tree lives, mostly, in Canada and some other places too. But what I love about this product is it is one ingredient that comes from the sugar maple. It's the sap. It only comes at certain times a year. It is harvested, not like the old days where they put buckets in it. They do it in a little bit better manner now so it doesn't harm the trees. And they use gravity to bring the sap down to the sugar house. And then they cook that sap for hours and hours and hours. 40 gallons of sap makes 1 gallon of maple syrup. It is shelf stable forever, just like honey, coconut oil, because it's one ingredient. It is amazing because not only do they make the most incredible maple syrup, then they put it in rum barrels.
That's right.
Which gives it a flavor like no other maple syrup I've ever had. And I've had hundreds of different brands. I mean, I've tried them all. This is the best I've ever tasted. Stephanie, amazing.
It is, and you know what? I would not ask you to do this if
I'll
it
do
wasn't this amazing.
I will drink it out of the bottle.
You will want to take a sip when it comes to your house because you can taste the charred Hungarian oak barrel warmth, if you will, the mouthfeel. It's just a little
like it.
smoother. It's not cloyingly sweet.
Oh.
It is smooth. It is heavenly. It goes on absolutely everything. I will admit pancakes and waffles are my favorite, but I've already got it ready for Easter ham, carrots,
Here, put a piece
sweet
of chicken on there,
potatoes.
too.
Oh, and you know what? I like to put a little spice in it when I put
Yeah.
it on the chicken
Yeah.
too and make a hot chicken. But the thing is, because it is a single sourced 100% pure maple syrup, you can use it and you can use it with everything. Did you know,
best.
Guy, when you were talking about sugar, maple syrup, when it comes to the sweets, is low on the glycemic
Yeah,
index.
it's
So
really
that
good,
if you
really good.
are going to indulge, this is lower on the glycemic index than honey. And the reason this maple syrup is so special is not just because it comes from Vermont, because it comes from trees that have been cultivated since the 1800s. So there is a richness and there is a purity in those trees and this maple syrup that you can't just find. Something else you should know is just because something says it is pure maple syrup doesn't mean it is single sourced, meaning just from one tree. be one sugar house. Pure maple syrup could come a little from here, a little from there,
Canada,
and
everywhere.
be a mishmash, and then you have no idea what the quality is like. What you're getting here is generations of quality. And wow, can you taste it in the product? And wow, can you taste that this is barrel aged in a way that not all maple syrup is.
I've never had anything like it.
If you lined them all up on the table, this one would be different.
And by the way, you are getting 2 jumbo
These are huge.
jugs. This is a lot of maple syrup, all right? I know when you buy it, you'll buy a little tiny bottle at the store and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's $15. Why is it so expensive? Because this is liquid gold. All right, and Carrion, Maine is the best. Now, it's a town called St. Johnsbury, Vermont.
And it's so cute right now.
It is. It's snowing up there, right? The trees are all up there. And what happens is, you know, as that sap runs, they take it. And if you've ever been to a sugar house, and I've been to several, in the old days, literally big giant vats of bubbling syrup because they have to eliminate the water content. And what they're left with, and it takes a while, is this amazing, gorgeous syrup. And if you see pancake syrup in a store, it's not maple syrup.
No.
It's corn syrup flavored. And if you go to a restaurant, make sure you ask if it's real maple syrup. 9 out of 10, they're going to say no because it's very expensive.
And when it is maple syrup, you will notice it comes in the little bottles because they want you to know, number one.
You go to the barrel, they give you a little dinky bottle. And I always ask for 2 or 3.
Yep. Because it is special and it is pricey. So what we have done is, first of all, the value per ounce is absolutely off the charts. And remember, this is shelf stable. This is going to last and last and last. And the other thing I noticed, because the flavor is so rich and so deep because of the way it's aged in those barrels, you don't need very much of it. You only need this tiny little drizzle because the flavor absolutely explodes. I want to know where my food comes from, and that is exactly what I want to see.
I made a video for HSN where I made my sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving. And you know, one of the biggest ingredients in sweet potato pie was this.
Absolutely.
And if you love baked sweet potatoes, and you were talking about the low glycemic index on this, make a sweet potato, put a little butter in it, and just trickle a little of this on. Remember, a little goes a long way.
Exactly.
And the flavor will explode. It's like when we were kids, there's Lifesavers, and there was a flavor called butter rum. And everybody loved it. It almost has that butter rum flavor in the background. It's not rummy, it's not boozy.
Not at all.
It is just, it enhances the syrup 100-fold.
It has a depth to it.
First time I tasted it, I was like, and I've had a lot of maple syrup. We used to go and they pour it on the snow, and they boil it, they pour it on the snow.
Yeah, you'd eat the chunks.
You'd eat it was like a taffy.
Yes.
Already 500 gone.
Pour it on the ham.
We are so busy. All right, here, watch it. Now, if you love ham,
yeah, because we'll get to spring and Easter. This is just, oh, look at that. Because when you buy those glazed hams, what are they glazed with? Stuff that isn't good. Right. So now you're taking a lean protein. You're taking a healthy root vegetable. Yes, you're adding a little sweetness to it, but it's what I call a clean sweetness. It is a single source ingredient that you know is coming direct from a farm. It is low on the glycemic index when it comes to sweeteners, and it's pure. When you go to so many natural food restaurants, this is what they're using for sweetening. They use agave. They use honey. They use maple syrup.
If you go to a high-end restaurant, either in California, New York, whatever, they use this stuff. They don't use fake pancake syrup. They use the real deal.
Because that's really not maple syrup.
So if you get a dessert and it has this on it, you're wondering why it's $35.95. It's because they're putting liquid gold on it. All right, we are very busy. I have single ship, and I auto ship. I have 100 left in auto ship. Let me give you a tip for something. If you want to really impress your family, cook some really good quality bacon. And when it gets to the point where it's about 85 to 90% cooked, take it in a sheet pan, pour the syrup over the bacon, put it back in the oven and turn the oven off. Wait about 10 minutes. That is bacon candy like you dream about.
And you could add a little spice to it if you like. Sometimes we put a little cayenne on, a little pepper.
Girl.
I've heard it called $1 Million Bacon a few times. There's a couple of names out there for it.
If you're gonna put this on pancakes or waffles, or even better, French toast,
this is to die for.
It's a difference. Now listen, I know you're gonna go, a lot of you are out there and you're gonna go, maple syrup's maple syrup. Please understand it's not. I have had every kind of maple syrup. I have every grade of amber, because of amber, D, they call all kinds of colors. This is the best maple syrup you will ever buy. When you get it from us and you try it the first time, you'll look at whoever you're with, and you'll be like, he was right.
It's the barrel.
That is killer.
And it's
Yeah.
the barrel. And again, it is all about single sourcing. This is from a special place. The reason we're excited about it right now is because after harvest, you have to wait for another harvest before you can make any more. So right now, they're waiting patiently. It's snowing like heck in Vermont.
The trees are all frozen.
Trees are frozen late spring. Late winter to early spring. Things start to thaw. Then the taps will start to flow, and then we'll be able to restock for next year. But when they're gone, they're gone. Again, knowing where this comes from, knowing that it's not a little here and a little there. It's absolutely
guys,
from Vermont.
I know you're looking and you're going $49.95. You get a lot of maple syrup.
Yep.
Like that, these 2 bottles would last a family for a while.
Yep.
I know David sometimes says, no, let him dump it all over the place. He owns
You don't
the
need
company.
that much.
You don't need that much,
You
but
don't.
you will, every Sunday at least, make yourself some pancakes. We call them pancakes at the house, but make yourself something, or make yourself like a sweet potato pie or whatever.
Something.
You will die.
It's the perfect sweetener. By the way, it's good in cocktails too.